Back in 1995, remember I went for a shower and my hands started turning blue. Then I went to a rheumatologist and they confirmed that I have scleroderma.
We had good career, my daughter was doing good, we had good friends around. But then, 2014, I started feeling that there's something wrong happening when he's walking and running, he's coughing.
Within few months of that, I started sometimes getting fevers, sometimes just suddenly pneumonias. In July of 2016, they told me, you're fine, your lungs will be fine, you'll get back to life. In September of 2016, they tell me, I'm sorry, my friend, your game is over. You have only a few months to live.
And he came to me with all his charts and his x-rays and his CT scans, and he asked for my advice what he should do.
He said, I can do everything for you if you're in United States and in Cleveland Clinic. I can't do anything here. And we just flew in here in December of 2016. Dr. Mehta went out of his way and the whole GPS team went out of their way in giving us immediate appointments, estimates, working out schedules.
The GPS staff welcomed them, make them feel at home, make appointments for them.
GPS did holistic approach in making us feel that we are taking care of you as family.
By the time he came here, his condition had definitely worsened to the point that he was on oxygen continuously, more than 6 liters per minute. And we had to list him because there were no other options for him.
Then we went through the evaluation process and they found out that I'm one of the sickest patients they've ever dealt with in the Cleveland Clinic.
He deteriorated and then eventually he had to be placed on ECMO. It is like an artificial lung waiting for the lung transplantation. At that stage, I had to call his entire family. I told them that he may not make it to lung transplantation because he's septic and I have to remove him from the list.
His uncle, his sister, they were like, what's happening? And I said, just pray to God. I think that's what we have right now. Let's pray to God.
There was added complexity to his case because of the nature of his disease, because of the scleroderma, and because of the involvement with the esophagus also. We take a lot of pride in offering this therapy to patients with advanced diseases. About 15 to 20% of the patients that we transplant have been declined by other transplant centers.
I was in hospital for 3 months. I went to rehab, came back home, settled for a month, and then they again took me back for the stomach surgery.
Not only did he have end-stage lung disease, he had end-stage esophageal disease, so his esophagus wasn't contracting at all. And we were able to fashion a sling around his stomach, which acted as a barrier for any kind of acid refluxing back up towards his mouth.
This was a very innovative experiment, but that worked.
There are a few cases out there that shine a little brighter because the magnitude of illness was such that you didn't think you were going to solve that problem. You didn't think that person could recover. And when that happens, that really is an inspiration.
To be successful and to transplant the patients that are in most need of a transplant, it requires that very deep and experienced team and the resources provided by the institution.
The teamwork which is required to achieve something like this exists only here. And because of the technology and the expertise available at the Cleveland Clinic, for Mr. Tolani, Cleveland Clinic was the only option.
People like Mr. Tolani and his family are what we do this for. This is what drives us on a day-to-day basis.
Let's give him a chance. That's what Cleveland Clinic is about. They don't worry about problems. They think of solutions. I really want to thank Cleveland Clinic for turning our hope into reality. We hear about magic. Here I see magic happening. You are the best of the best.